We now move to District 34. District 34, running unopposed in both the primary and the general election, is Senator Craig Teason. He could not be with us tonight, and he did not submit a statement to be read. District 35. District 35, we have two individuals campaigning for the Senate seat in District 35. We shall first hear from Republican Terri Haverly. You may begin with your 1-minute opening statement. Terri?
I'd like to thank you all for this opportunity tonight. I believe it's essential to have a strong voice and a senator that can advocate for your concerns and your causes. I get things done. I'm known as a problem solver with a proven performance and a strong, positive character. My materials outside tell my background that includes serving in the Air Force, my economic development work, as well as being a small business owner. I grew up in Pennsylvania, and I joined the Air Force as soon as I graduated. And then I ended up in Rapid City over 30 years ago. I'm a member of Rapid Valley United Methodist Church and have taught Sunday school there. I serve on several boards now, including Western Dakota Tech's Foundation, Ellsworth Air Force Base Task Force, Black Hills Services Board, and Black Hills Business Council. Previously, I was on Behavior Management Systems Board. I believe that shows my passion for this community. Jeff and I, former senator, have 3 children and 6 grandchildren. My family is everything. We feel we are moving ahead. So often we're not excited about who's running the government. I want voters to be excited about me as a state senator, and I would ask you to have your friends and neighbors to vote for me.
Thank you, Terri. And now, Terri, your first question tonight. What is the basis of your moral compass, and how will that influence what you decide is the best for your constituents and the citizens of South Dakota?
I believe a person's worldviews matter deeply in your ability to deal with difficult issues. That happens all the time at the state legislature. It's how you feel about everything in life. My values, my worldview, are based on my faith and how I grew up. Church was the center of our life, Evangelical United Brethren, and everything our family did was focused around that church. I think that's something that tends to get lost in today's world. Individual responsibility, taking responsibility for my actions were taught by my parents. I grew up knowing to always treat each other with respect, with consideration, to behave politely, calmly, and reasonably. You know, others have an opinion too. I feel we get boxed in by our big ideas and shut off information and data that can help us to make better decisions. I'm committed to reflecting values that are anchored in individual rights and limited government, working hard to provide reasonable solutions based on fact-finding, and I will strive to make my decisions based upon those values.
Thank you, Terri. And Terri, your second question. Terri, you and your husband, former State Senator Jeff Haverly, founded Kids Castle Incorporated in 1990, which can be best described as a licensed early childhood care and education service. In the 2013 legislative session, SB 209 was defeated on the Senate floor. This bill would have granted greater government control and regulatory oversight of our family daycare facilities. If elected, what are your thoughts on the protection of our numerous South Dakota family daycare facilities?
Kids Castle can best be described as a licensed tax-paying provider of early childhood care and services. Because of our centers, over 250 parents are employed in this area because of our loving and trained staff of over 30 caregivers, and that they take care of precious children on a daily basis. I believe the hardest thing for a parent to do is to leave their child in someone else's care. And in a perfect world, we wouldn't need to do that. That's literally what I would prefer too. We believe at Kids Castle that family daycare facilities are the correct choice for some children, just as we believe that Kids Castle is the correct choice for some children. Frankly, that's why we opened over 24 years ago, to give parents that option. Advocates of increased government involvement in child care generally argue that parents aren't smart enough to figure out what's low quality and high quality, that the government has the information that can tell them what's high quality, and that the government, therefore, should set the standards to guarantee the high quality. As child care has expanded to include care outside a child's home, legislators have come to view it as their public responsibility to tighten up and make more regulations. Make no mistake about it, I do support minimum safety standards. I have known of children who have had harm done to them, and frankly, some have even died in others' care. So I understand the drive to protect the little guys. But all businesses have a lot to worry about with all this increased regulation. The government's involvement in childcare truly gives literal meaning to nanny state. Providing childcare in your own home requires a great deal of time, effort, energy, and commitment. Let's trust those people who choose this type of care for their children. I support an approach that preserves parental choice for childcare and does not cause undue burden on the providers. There is no crisis, it's unnecessary and misguided.
Will you join me in thanking Terri Haverly?